My name is Neil Mackay. I'm a freelance trainer and educational consultant specialising in meeting the needs of vulnerable learners in the classroom, doing whole school training and conferences in the UK, Europe, Australia, Hong Kong and New Zealand. I also created the concept of dyslexia-friendly schools. I'm pleased to take this opportunity to tell you about my new book, which is called Total Teaching. Total teachers are classroom teachers who have just enough of the skills of an SEN specialist to help them identify the underlying reasons why some students are struggling, despite not having official labels of need, to recognise these learning needs, and to respond by fine-tuning the classroom. The book is about how to develop those skills. The main focus of the book is just this: how to notice and adjust for students without labels, but who have clear dyslexic or Asperger's or ADHD type learning needs. And also to ensure that despite weaknesses in certain skill areas, these students are stretched and challenged in every lesson. The book is built around 8 issues which, if unresolved, can take a teacher's time and energy away from the main focus of the lesson. Each issue is matched with a range of practical and doable evidence-based strategies which not only include stuck or flatlining students, but which also give individuals help without always having to give individual help. Issue 1 is about how to create a climate for achievement among students with a history of failure, the strategy being to develop what I call the total teaching mindset. This is about 6 core perspectives which centre around a student's actual right to have learning needs and our obligation to meet them through quality teaching, which is very much in line with current imperatives from Ofsted in the UK and equivalent organisations in Australia, New Zealand, Europe and Hong Kong. The second issue focuses on those students without labels who have little or no support in the classroom but have very clear needs. The strategy is built around the twin principles of the preference paradigm and notice and adjust, noticing how these students prefer to learn and adjusting their experiences accordingly. This table shows how a number of classroom strategies can be put together to create pragmatic solutions to solve problems. Then we come to our students who just can't seem to remember from one moment to the next. Here I show how to create the memory light lesson by following some simple principles. Issue 4 is the challenge of keeping track of quick thinking, slow deliverers. A range of formative assessment for learning strategies are presented, which also break the learning into more manageable chunks. Next, I look at students who have been institutionalized by failure and just won't take risks. I reference Carol Dweck's work on the growth mindset to develop the language of achievement and success. Issue 6 spotlights students who have had years of phonics but are still struggling to decode. Strategies for catch-up phonics are presented, together with more personalised strategies to respond to preferred ways of learning. Including quick thinking slow decoders is the next issue. I make a case for the power of paired reading and show how to integrate the approach as a whole class activity. Reciprocal teaching is also presented as a great way to engage those students who are currently falling asleep during guided reading. Finally, I address the issue of our students who tell a great story or essay but struggle to get it down on paper. Experience suggests that there are 3 main reasons why students become reluctant writers. They seem to have too many ideas, the ideas never come out in the right order, and they have no idea how to get started. Once again, I provide concrete solutions and show how a set of core approaches, almost a reluctant writer's toolkit, can be applied to a range of genres, including narrative, discursive and exposition, as well as fiction. This comes together in the total teaching mindset, which has the 6 key paradigms I mentioned earlier. I tried really hard to make the book easy to read as well as practical. All strategies are supported by research and are tried and tested in the classroom. The strategies have also been shared with thousands of teachers in the UK, Europe, Australia, Hong Kong and New Zealand during my workshops, and the response has always been extremely positive. Total Teaching is available through SEN Marketing, and I very much hope the ideas in the book work for you as they've worked for me. You can contact me through my website and also follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and I look forward to hearing from you.